where she rents. I think we all know at this point that Meredith rents in Salt Lake and doesn't really live there. And she's in New York and LA, and she's not a home in Salt Lake. Apparently, that's no longer a requirement for any of these shows. Hey, Jacqueline Larita, if Teresa isn't fired, maybe we could see you on New Jersey Housewives, but I'm not so sure about the future of Jersey with Teresa. I'm really not sure. I change my mind every day. As Andy says, nobody cares at the moment. Long time away. So we're dealing with life without Teresa. It's gonna be no Cartier bracelets this season, Louis, dear. Those things are without any of the diamonds, they are around 7,500 a pop now. They used to be like 7,200. Depends if you get like the white golds or the golds, or but they're like 7,600 to start, just the plain basic one. So unless you get the thinner one, actually, then I think it's all cheaper. So none of that this year, Louis. You gotta save up. Mama doesn't have a job. So going back, Lisa and Angie wrap up their drama. They both love each other, and there is hope that they will continue into the future and things might go okay with these two. I'm not really sure that that's how it's going to officially end, but certainly it's possible, right? So Bronwyn, she's such a good addition. Does everyone like Bronwyn? I really like her. She makes this statement. So we're going to the true Beverly Hills, and she's in the back of the car. She's dressed, she has her hat on, and she makes this statement that, when she came into this group of girls, she figured she would come in honest and real and not fake, and basically not talk about anyone behind their back, just talk to everyone's face. It's like, girl, what show did you think you were going on? So she says she learned that a lot of these ladies talk behind each other's backs. Well, hello, girl. But I really do feel that Bronwyn is, I don't know, I feel she's authentic. That's just me. I don't know her that well. We're only seeing her for the first season, but I feel that she is speaking, and I don't think she's trying too hard. That's the problem with the first season. That's what we were just talking about this week with Vanderpump with the reboot. I'm excited for it. I believe a lot of people don't. I believe that it's going to be authentic and that people are really going to work at Sir. And I just hope they're not aware of the fact that they could become the next Stassi and Jackson, uber famous, which at the end of the day, yeah, I guess it gives you something. Look, a lot of them will be breakout stars. It's going to be something. It's going to be a big deal. I just hope they seem real and not like they're acting performative for the cameras. Brittany's there. I can do without Brittany and Melanie. Melanie doesn't even speak. But Brittany, she's not dating Donnie. She's dating the other Osmond, and he's come out and said things. So I don't know. Again, at this point, I'm a little bored with this episode. Not my favorite, but not the worst. Now we get into some things, and this is why I love Mary Cosby. So Mary somehow brings up that there's etiquette and there are etiquette and manners in the world, and we should all have etiquette and manners. And according to her, when Miss Meredith walked out of her house, she was not showing manners nor etiquette. Now, yeah. And then she goes on to call Meredith two-faced and says that she has two faces. So I love that Mary is talking about etiquette and manners, and yet basically insulting Meredith to her face. Now Lisa gets involved, and somehow Meredith and Lisa, excuse me, Mary and Lisa, all these M names. Mary and Lisa now start fighting over the iconic jumpsuit that Mary wore first, and she wore it on Watch What Happens Live, and now Lisa's wearing it over to her house. And Mary is calling Lisa the fakest person I've ever met. So manners and etiquette lesson by Mary is not similar to the Countess's Class with the Countess. Everyone remember Class with the Countess? When you go out with Luann, it's a real thing. Fans come up. She's always like, darling, let me take the picture. Luann is very gracious. Class with the Countess is a real thing. Whatever mood she's in, Luann believes in Class with the Countess. This is why we love her. And Mary is letting us know that there's manners and etiquette, but yet telling us that Lisa is the fakest person ever. Well, she then calls Lisa a hot mess. And Lisa lets us know, how can I be a hot mess? I got the jumpsuit sitting front row. I believe it was Milan. I believe we were talking Milan fashion. I mean, it wasn't New York. I don't think it was Paris. Milan Fashion Week. And that she sat right in the front row with the SJP and KK no W, Kim Kardashian. Please do not use the W anymore. Miss Kardashian is not associated with Mr. West, or I should say Miss West. So, okay, Lisa, name dropping Kim Kardashian and SJP. We see you, girlfriend. But Mary reminds Lisa, you said that Meredith slept with half of New York and that she was a whore. So don't be so quick and don't be so sure that you know manners. Meredith laughs. Ugh, nice try to drag me into this. They talk about a whole bunch of other nonsense and bullshit. And Whitney kind of inserts herself and says, everyone take a minute. This is not nice. Everyone take a minute. And Meredith blows a whistle. Ooh, this is getting good, girlfriend. Again, I love that this is like a true ensemble. This is the way it's supposed to be. Everyone is supposed to speak up. I like it. It's interesting, but you know, not my favorite episode. We go to Meredith's rented house, which apparently is in Park City and not in Salt Lake. I don't really know what the fucking difference is, but sounds like there's some difference. I've been to the area when I was involved in MLM myself. I said, "Hey, I want to sell things and make money." I was in an MLM for like two days, and then when I'm like, how am I going to make money doing this? I got out. Quick in and out. Meredith has people over for Shabbat. I love seeing my culture represented. She lets us know she is not the best, most religious. I'm not the most religious either, girl. And we see no Whitney, no Mary, and shockingly, no Angie. Bronwyn shows up dressed like I don't know what, but I like her style. She recently did a style interview where she let us know that with her, more is more, and she doesn't want to look boring. Well, girl, I think you accomplished that. Now, her husband, Todd, who I guess Heather is not sure of his name. The husband, Todd, is there. Now, Todd reveals during, we see Brooks, we see Chloe, we see all the Mox family, but not Reed, the straight bro, child who's actually kind of hot. Now, Todd lets us know that when he met Bronwyn, he did a background check. Some people are shocked. Now, we all know that I'm going to die alone, right? I mean, Sarah says she's going to come for the hospice. I have other friends that are going to come for the hospice. I don't know. I don't know how many people. Maybe 6 people.